So tuli ku Uganda World Education Center. So we are going to tour around and see, look at beautiful animals, world plants. So wenjogera wano nga tumakinga 62 years of Uganda's independence. Tugenda touring around. These are the new entry fees. So you can check the rest. And you can see
this is just behind the scenes.
So effective, I think last year, August 1st, government wanted to ensure we remit URA established this bank. That's why rates changed a little bit, and people are complaining now. The money is like 2,000 and 3,000 at the time. So when you come, you get a receipt to tell us the activities. That was our goal. Tell us the activities you want to do. Then we tell you how much to pay. You come to the bank, you pay, and then you would access. So this was the bank. So the bank had increased. There was some extra cost because of functions for the bank. So this was not bank, this is URA. That's why we have the guarantee interest. But right now, the new rates are working with 20,000, right there 20,000, 10,000. Because we last changed prices in 2000. So imagine 2008 till 2024, we are working with 10,000. And you know, we've had COVID, operation costs, things have changed. Yeah. So when you told people, no, we are changing, we had never changed. We are the only destination that had stuck to those fees. For our Ugandans, we made it possible. We needed to change because prices have gone up, food prices and this. So we are now working with 20.
Okay.
This is a craft shop. Hi, how are you? It's okay. This is a craft shop so this is a craft shop, and you know, we support communities, and most of the products here are made by Uganda, and they play a contribution to our tourism sector. So when you have a community group making sandals, making different bags, and then they bring here and then you sell on their behalf. So that's the contribution we do. You cannot do tourism without communities supported. So some come from the east, some come from southwest, northern Uganda, and we bring them on this. Because this is one-stop center where we receive, I think, the highest number of tourists in the country. At the moment, we have attracted about 600,000 visitors on a given year. And no place in Uganda receives that in a given year. So this is what we do, different products.
So this is
that's our security check. Then this is our camera room. We have cameras all over the place. Some you may see, some you may not see. And so we guarantee safety. Because in tourism, for you to visit, to make a decision to come to any place, first question is, am I safe? How safe am I? Yeah. So we need to ensure that you're safe. That's could be physical, but also psychological. The fact that you know you're safe, you can visit a particular destination. And then here we have our golf carts through a partnership that was set up. That is a World Bank program. They wanted us to be competitive in tourism, so they offered us, that's the government of Uganda, a program under the government of Uganda. They gave us these golf carts for those who are probably heavy, you know what I mean, expectant mothers, sick, special people with special abilities. These we also have other programs where we guide them. They can tell which bag is without necessarily seeing. Those who are blind, we can try to demonstrate and explain to them. And then we also have wheelchairs. because the challenge is most facilities have ignored the PWDs. So we have the ramps at some points, but we're still constructing our toilets. We try to provide for them, ensure they have an inclusive experience.
Provision for best student son.
Basta kukwela kwa wheelchair. Kwanza kama wheelchair kwa wheelchair kwa chini kwa kwa ndo. C'est un museum. Bana kuisa kwa museum.
So most of the places, this is an information center for us, and we do what we call taxidermy. We do what we call taxidermy. These were once live animals, but they died. And when they die, we take out the internal organs and preserve the skins. So this is the real skin of a lion. These are skins of the crocodile. We have a skull of an elephant. You can go around. This is a human. This is a real chimpanzee. This is done of course, that's a real. But this was done by us. This is a chimpanzee skeleton. You know, it's close to human. The DNA is 98.7, closer to humans. Then we have this extra skin. This is a crocodile. So we took out the internal organs and preserved the skin. Yeah, real. That's how it looks like. That's a real skin.
So this is chimpanzee. Chimpanzee is
Chimpanzee skeleton. Who come to Africa, especially Uganda, want to see the shoe here. It looks like this. And it's rare, it's a rare bird. But Asia, Europe, they love this bird, and this is a skull. So we preserve this. This is a lion. This is the skull of a lion. Yeah. So we preserve this for learning purposes. This is the skull of a lion. The lion has 30 permanent teeth. Of course, this is a hyena, a beast. That's a skull. This is a mash therapy. Others want to call it a fudu. And this is how it looks like. Then, this is amphota. Engonge. For those who know the engonge, so this is a skeleton of a crocodile. And all this is done by staff here. What we did taxidermy for learning purposes. For those who are learning biology, science, that's a rhino, that's an elephant skull. Yeah, you know, an elephant is the largest land mammals. That is a skull for the elephant. Yeah, and then that's an ostrich. That's an ostrich. Oh. Yes, that is an ostrich. No, of course we use it like an office. Then when you look at the walls, we try to give you a feel of how Uganda looks like. If you pay attention to the wall, we start from the window. This is the east, then there is the west. You look at the different attractions we have in Uganda. This is Elgon, this is Kidepo, you know, Windy. We give you a feel. Inside information center. This is an egg for an ostrich. One egg of an ostrich is equivalent to 23 chicken eggs. Yeah. That's a trend. So this is a trend. This one, this is a tortoise.
Ngaka chitura ni akalia. Tuna mabuya.
Smartphone test.
They can submit.
In the parks, they call them guides. A person who will take you through a learning experience. So when people visit, why it's a learning center, we take you through and teach you so that you get some knowledge, not just walk through and enjoy. So this is our map. There are people who want to walk, you know, in pairs. I came with my boyfriend, girlfriend. I say, no, mommy, we don't want interruption. We have a map. So you have a feel of what we expect here. Educators are free of charge. The way that also. So when we talk of wildlife, we're talking of plants and animals. Plants, wild plants, and then game, wild animals. So this tree was planted by His Excellency in 2002, this particular tree.
Unfortunately, he has not visited to see the tree, but hopefully he will come again soon.
It's called Prunus africana, and medicinal use, like you can see, treats prostate cancer, fibroids, loss of appetite, and treats malaria. But this shows you that when you plant a tree today, the next generation will enjoy the tree. 2002, how many years ago? This is 2024, probably 22 years. It still stands. So please make sure you plant it once in a year. Our mission is to educate the general public with emphasis on the young generation. So, for instance, we have one of the biggest challenges we have environmental is waste, poor waste management. So we teach them all these. They carry home and they carry to school. This practice in the land. So hazard. Them the different kinds of waste, how to dispose, because it's important. Whatever number the human disposing are obstacles. Then we start with the plastic village.
Okay. Wow.
Those facilities, we have a 3D, Avagara 3D gaming, we have a room for that. Bears, I know the ladies love that section more. Then those who want Instagram shots, we have a bathroom there, that room. This is a Christmas tree made out of plastics. So we collect all the plastics. We collected all the plastics and made a Christmas tree. It shows you that you can recycle waste. You don't need to just dump waste and burn it. You can put it to good use. This is what we're trying to talk about.
I like that stuff.
And this, for those who have been to Mombasa, you know the horns. So for us, this is the plastics. Welcome to the plastics village. The flow.
Yes, let's proceed.
So all the drinks and whatever, all the Then we have messages. All those are made of photographs. You think, repair, restore, those are the messages in managing waste. You can store. These are tires. Some of you have tires, you burn them, you throw them away. So in your compounds, you can have a seat. A good seat. This usually goes for about 140. So why should you spend 140 on one piece when you can turn your tires into something useful? You call your boys, sit, enjoy, and something. The flags are made of bottle. Plants have been put in those bottles. This is plastic. Plants right there. So this is what we call waste. This is what we call, those are tables. The bigger tractor kind of tires. When you turn them, place them down, they turn into tables. And then we have dust bins made of plastic bags. A lot of people in an office. Yeah, those are bottle top seal, soda. That's the global. Those ones. Yeah.
The tree was shaped into a rhino head.
Which one? Rhino head was made out of paper. We have what they call elephant dung. Elephant dung. When we use it, we make paper out of elephant dung. We always get international schools seeking for paper made out of elephant dung for their studies.
And you have coffee made out of elephant dung.
No, we don't.
It is highly sought after,
Yeah,
one of the most expensive.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, so what they do, they feed the elephant coffee.
Yeah.
When it goes through the system,
Yes.
they wait for the dung
They literally wait.
and remove the coffee and they grind it. They test it. I've tested it. Yeah.
So then we should start testing some dung.
No, it takes away the bitter. It takes away the bitter. Don't even wait for it to fall.
So this is a T-Rex. I know most of you have watched movies with a lot of dinosaurs, T-Rex, Jurassic Park. This shows you that these animals lived over 60 million years ago. And we show you that if you do not protect the wildlife, it can go extinct. Today, you cannot see this apart from seeing them in movie. And of course, we give you some information. This was a T-Rex in particular. But the word dinosaur is a Greek word that came from the word deinos, meaning terrible, and then sauros, meaning a lizard. So it was a terrible lizard. But this particular species was the T-Rex. I know of which movie was that? Where there were T-Rexes? Jurassic Park is one. So it was made here.
Most recently.
Let's move.
agenda okulaba
Dangerous lizards. For your information, this is not Kakondo. Yes, dangerous lizard. Yes, lizard. I'm in class. Can you see Kakondo now? We want.
All those companies are those that work with us, support our conservation work. You can see Newman, CAA, DTP Bank, all these different companies. So probably Eternal TV can create space for Eternal TV at one given time. True?
Yes. We're going to.
This is Eurabia Nanyinike Hotel. Near one of the tigers, because it's his logo for the tigers. Now this rough tigers, a pair of tigers that came around in 2021 from South Africa. We never picked these animals from the wild. People think today that once Spanish is being they are injured, orphaned, rescued, sick. And so to get any exotic animal, we have relations with sister facilities in the ex situ environment. Ex situ, those are sanctuaries and zoos. We swap. But when we gave them monkeys, because they lacked monkeys, they gave us a pair of tigers. So these tigers are for land. We grew up not knowing tigers, lions, cheetahs, all these are cats. But they're tigers. And I always tell people, if tigers were native to Africa, they would be kings of the jungle. So the tiger is more powerful than the lion. But in African setting, it's a lion. But because the tigers are not, they are from Asia. But there are two beautiful tigers with a set of twins. We have a pair.
Where are they?
I think they're still in the holding. You see, they sleep in the holding facility.